Well, fans, we are genuinely sorry about this, but due to technical issues with our equipment, we are gonna have to defer the second half of RWL Snarl tonight. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but the equipment issues are insurmountable. However, please stay tuned, as we are presenting all 3 hours of the showdown at the Spectrum Supercard in its entirety. We hope to return with more Snarl this upcoming Saturday, April the 5th, with details on that coming soon. Again, that's right up next, the showdown at the Spectrum Supercard. For all of us here at Snarl, we hope to see you next time. Good night for now.
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the world-famous Philadelphia Spectrum for tonight's RWL Showdown at the Spectrum. I'm Don Hickson, and joining me in the booth will be Hangman Tex Lynch, General Manager of RWL Snarl.
Yeah, Don, and it is going to be a big night tonight. Got 3 hours of solid RWL mat action you're definitely not going to want to miss, and a main event that's got me biting my nails down to the bone.
Texas speaking, of course, of the Hell in a Cell main event between Jody Vorek, Women's International Champion, and Triple Crown or Liberty Belt Danielle Heathcote, and that is going to be the cherry on tonight's Sunday for sure.
On that Sunday is jam-packed with title matches, tag team matches, special event matches, you name it, we got it all here tonight at Showdown at the Spectrum.
And we've got the building packed to capacity, excited fans waiting for tonight's event, and fans watching at home, you are definitely not going to be disappointed this evening.
Yes, indeed, Dandy Don, it is a packed card, so let us not waste any more time. Let's cut all the lollygagging and get down to the stuff.
Right you are, Mr. Lynch. Let's get things underway here with our opening contest featuring Eason Valik, the Gothic Grappler representing the Sectarians, accompanied by Amanda Robinson, and he will be going one-on-one tonight against the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, let's try to forget that we're starting off with one of the Sectarians tonight. Ugh, gross.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to RWL Showdown at the Spectrum. Our opening match, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Sectarians and accompanied by Amanda Robinson, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Gothic Grappler, Eason Valik.
The Sectarians, most certainly one of the most reviled organizations within RWL, with a package of wild and unpredictable characters, the likes of Papa Shango, the Boogeyman, Kaz Manson, and of course, the Gothic Grappler Eason Valik and his companions, Amanda Robinson, Sandor Vorkov, and Count Victor Monda.
Now, before we continue, Don, I'd like to take personal credit for the fact that Kaz Manson is not here tonight. I did that.
And you can certainly claim full credit for that one, Kaz Manson only having been back one time since you wailed the tar out of him in a Texas death match just over a month ago.
And it was one of the most joyous moments of my post-wrestling career, Don.
And his opponent, from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 243 pounds, here is the Iron Sheik.
The crowd in the Philadelphia Spectrum absolutely coming alive for Sheiky Baby, the Iron Sheik, and he is looking forward to putting the hurt on Eason Valik, the Gothic Grappler.
That is right, Dandy Dan. All of my intelligent Philadelphia fans, they know Iron Sheik, number one, Tehran, Iran, number one, Eason Valik, Sectarian, ha!
Tex, you are without question the Rich Little of professional wrestling.
Well, thank you very much, Dandy Don. Well, all right, we got ourselves a hellified opening matchup here. Oh, man. Valik and the Iron Sheik. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, here we go. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. They come center ring. Look at this Valik. Caught from behind by the Iron Sheik. The Sheik's got him up. Atomic drop right to the tailbone. Now Sheiky Baby going right in for the abdominal stretch. Of course, Iron Sheik, a professional Olympic star back in the day. Eason Valik with the head scissors drops the Sheik on his dome. Valik charges, misses with the drop kick. The Iron Sheik moves right in, locks him up. A chop to the shoulder, down he goes. Iron Sheik delivers the right. And Sheiky Baby locks up Eason Valik again. Whips Valik over the top rope out onto the floor. Yeah, Iron Sheik definitely feeling it. Takes himself all the way up topside here. Valik just about standing himself up. And here goes Sheiky Baby. Another chop to the head, and down goes Eason Valik on the outside as Walt Rothburn starts to count. Valik locks up the Sheik. Hurricane Rana from Eason Valik. And a drop kick from Eason Valik. Valik making his way back inside the ring. The Iron Sheik not appreciating that too much, nor all that showboating. The Sheik comes back in, locks up Eason Valik, has him up over the shoulders. Where's he going to go with him? Hangs him up off the top rope, and down he goes. Iron Sheik goes for a quick pin here. One. But just a one. First near fall in this one. A stomp missed by the Iron Sheik. A Hurricane Rana from Eason Valik. Valik rebounds off the ropes. Catches him with the ankles, and here we go. The Hurricane Rana for the Iron Sheik. Valik quickly going for a cover. One. But just a one. Another near fall. Iron Sheik powering out of the pin. Valik. Whoa, look at this. With a whirly round and into an armbar. Beautifully done. Iron Sheik dispelling that one pretty quick. Locks up Valik. Whips him to the ropes again. Ducks under. And whoa. Valik puts a stop on the elbow. Misses with the spin kick. Valik catches a kick to the midsection and a clubbing right to the back. Iron Sheik now gouging the face of the Gothic grappler. And that looks pretty satisfying to me. Iron Sheik definitely doing some showing off for the Philadelphia fans, and they are just loving it. Oh, man, Valik misses that kick. But here we go, another Hurricane Rana for the Iron Sheik. Eason Valik with a nice moonsault. Oh, Eason Valik trying to wrest control of the match from the Iron Sheik. Drives a knee into the arm of Sheiky Baby. Eason Valik standing by, waiting for his chance. Iron Sheik using the ropes to get himself up to the apron. Charges, shoulder tackle, out onto the floor goes the Iron Sheik. Eason Valik follows him on out. Catches a shot to the back of the head. And again into an abdominal stretch as the referee starts the count. Iron Sheik just out here doing as much damage as he possibly can, but Eason Valik quickly countering it. Into a head scissor, drops the Sheik on his dome a second time on the outside. Nails him with a drop kick, and we're starting to get further and further away from the ring as the referee continues to count. Valik locks up the Sheik, drives him into the barricades. Whoa! Nice senton from the Gothic grappler. Hate to give him credit for anything, but there it is. Valik with a hard right. Sheik locks him up, rolls him back inside the ring. The Iron Sheik moves in quickly, locks up Valik, has him up over the shoulder, escorting him to the far corner, head first into the turnbuckle, and down goes the Gothic grappler. Now into a blatant choke. Amanda Robinson definitely looking a bit annoyed here. Iron Sheik really going to work on Eason Valik. Oh, man. Iron Sheik with stomps to the face with that Persian boot. Eason Valik turned over by the Iron Sheik. Turned over yet again. He was done on that side, I guess. And now the Iron Sheik just yanking the leg and snapping it. And you can't walk too good, can't compete too good if your legs are shot. Oh, it drives a knee into the head of the Gothic grappler. Iron Sheik up on the middle rope. Here we go, cross body across the back of the Gothic grappler. Sheik rolls him over. 1, 2. Well, the 2's better than the 1, but it's still only a near fall. Iron Sheik loading up the Persian boot here. Do you see that? This could not be good for Eason Valik. Oh, tried to catch the kick, but no good. Eason Valik countering with a series of chops and kicks and takes down the Iron Sheik. Now Amanda Robinson manipulating that turnbuckle. Here's a cover. 1, 2. A whole lot going on here. Amanda Robinson exposing the steel of the far corner turnbuckle as the Iron Sheik makes his way up to his feet on the outside on the apron. Valik nails him with a right, nails him with a second right on third, but Iron Sheik nails him in counter and makes himself back inside. Valik off the ropes again, and a third time around with the Whirlicane for the Iron Sheik. Laid out center ring. The Gothic Grappler rounds him up, kick to the midsection. Got him by the trunk, sets him up. Oh man, what a nasty package shot to the head. Valik quickly going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Eason Valik defeating the Iron Sheik in an upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 5 minutes and 24 seconds, and your winner, Eason Valik.
And so the Iron Sheik taking a rare loss at the hands of the Gothic Grappler Eason Valik.
I don't understand it, Dandy Don. He should have put him in the camel clutch, broke his back, and made him hornbell.
Well, those are the breaks. We'll be back with more RWL Showdown at the Spectrum in a moment.
All right, up ahead, Showdown at the Spectrum. I've got to give full credit to Myron Schimmelman for getting the Sectarians the hell out of the way early. Up next is going to be Drew Draven and Selena Sheik, the Disciples of Darkness, facing Japan 5 Stars Kyoko and Naoko Manabe, the Twin Goddesses.
Tonight is going to be very special.
Our next match, a ladies tag team match, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Oh, for the love of Mike, here we go
Introducing
again.
First, representing the Sectarians, and accompanied by Amanda Robinson, the team of Drew Draven and Selena Sheik, the Disciples of Darkness.
You have already witnessed Eason Valik's defeat of the Iron Sheik. Next you shall see the Disciples of Darkness, as they also conquered Japan 5 Stars Twin Goddesses. We Sectarians also pray for a humiliating defeat of Danielle Heathcote, and for a triumphant victory for Jodie Foran. Inside the cell, by the time Liberty Bell Danielle faces me next, she will already be weakened, and again, I shall put her down with more than just a mere pile driver. Tonight, you shall all learn that the Sectarians are not so easily defeated.
You know, Dandy Don, I'm right there with Myron Schimmelman. I'd pay real money if she just shut up.
And their opponents, representing Japan 5-Star Wrestling, from Kyushu, Japan, Kyoko, and Naoko Minoue, the Twin Goddesses.
The insane ranting of Willis Morello set aside here as Japan 5-Star former women's tag team champions, the Twin Goddesses, the Manabe twins, Kyoko and Naoko, in their first ever matchup, set to go up against the Disciples of Darkness.
Yes, sir, Dandy Don, the Disciples of Darkness, appearing through the courtesy of Shiro Torahata of Japan 5-Star Wrestling. And let me tell you, these two ladies have made quite an impact with RWL fans. Kyoko and Naoko Manabe, that is Kyoko on the bottom of your screen and Naoko up on the top, doing all the gyrating.
They do indeed possess a certain innate charm, and they are going to have their hands full tonight against the Disciples.
I damn sure wouldn't mind seeing the Twin Goddesses pick up the win here. Drew Draven and Kyoko Manabe going to be starting this one off, this ladies tag team matchup. All right, here we go. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. They come center ring. They lock up, collar and elbow. Whip to the far corner goes Kyoko. And Drew Draven with another whip, rebound off the ropes and a spinning punch that takes Kyoko down to the canvas. Drew Draven rounds her up again. Whips her back into the Disciples corner. And oh, here we go. Look at this here. Off the middle rope and a spinning kick from Drew Draven. Whoa, Drew Draven definitely doing a little bit of showing off here. Feeling pretty smug as she rounds up Kyoko Manabe again. Locks her up. Whips her back into the Disciples corner. Catches a cheap shot from Selena Sheik. A rebound off the ropes and a beautiful shooting star. Here's a cover. One. And whoa, Naoko Manabe saving the match for her team right there. Naoko Manabe returns to her corner. Drew Draven making her way all the way up topside. Here we go. Double boot stomp right into the gut of Kyoko Manabe. Now Amanda Robinson exposing the steel turnbuckle. That's not going to be good. Naoko Manabe watching. Kyoko Manabe in the far corner. Kyoko counters. She's got Drew Draven. Bashes her head right into the turnbuckle. Kyoko drapes her leg over the ropes, delivers a kick to the calf, and that's a pretty painful kick right there. Kyoko locks her up, hurls her by her hair halfway across town as she makes her way out, and here comes Naoko Manabe on the tag. Drew Draven still laid out just about center ring. Rebound off the ropes and a leg drop right across the throat of Drew Draven. Drew Draven quickly making the tag. Here comes Selena Sheik as the referee continues to fix that turnbuckle. A knee to the head for Naoko Manabe, a rebound off the ropes, and a punch that takes her down again. Selena Sheik rounds up Naoko Manabe hard right that takes her down. Selena Sheik setting up a little project here. Double knee stomp. And Naoko Manabe. Naoko gathered up again and whipped once more into the Disciples' corner. A kick to the ribs. Here's a tag. Drew Draven returning in. Look at this. Somehow a kendo stick found its way into the ring. Back body drop for Naoko Manabe. A kick to the back from Drew Draven. Going for a cover here. One. But just one. Here's a tag. Kyoko Manabe back on the scene here. Drew Draven. Oh man, inverted atomic drop right into the store. Drew Draven with knees and kicks and elbows and shots and takes down Kyoko Manabe. Going for a cover. Here's the ref. One. And again, just barely a one that time. Kyoko gathered back up to her feet. Drew Draven counter whipped into her own corner, and whoa, did you see that, man? What an elbow across the face from Kyoko Manabe. Kyoko locks her up, whips her to the Twin Goddesses corner, and here we go. Kyoko drives her head into the turnbuckle again, moves in one more time, pulls her out of the corner off the middle rope, and check this out, nice rope assisted Hurricane Ron with a stomp to the chest in addition. As Kyoko Manabe starts to pull away, misses with that drop kick though. Drew Draven just about slipping out of the way just in time. A rebound off the ropes and a flying punch to the back of the head. Down goes Kyoko Manabe. Drew Draven feeling pretty smug about it all. Oh man, those people are crazy. Here comes Naoko. Naoko catches a couple of kicks and a knee to the head. Kyoko Manabe stepping out. Naoko whips Drew Draven to the ropes, takes her down, drop toe hold, and then the little impromptu shiatsu right across the back. Walked all over the girl. Well now, DDT, right center ring, cover, one, but just one. Kyoko Manabe steps out. Here comes Naoko on the tag. Drew Draven just getting back to her feet. Naoko setting her up, choking her with the ropes. Yeah, that's true. The Twin Goddesses, not respecters of the rule book here, but kind of don't mind. Whip to the ropes. And look at this beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT dropping Drew Draven right on the top of her head. Naoko rounds her up again, locks her up. Whips her into her team's... Wow, rebounded off the ropes against the steel. Well, hoisted on her own petard. How about that? Naoko Manabe covers, but the referee too busy fixing the turnbuckle. And Drew Draven powers out. Ref didn't even see the pin. Naoko all the way up on the top rope, stands herself all the way up. Here's Drew Draven standing herself up, and boom! Beautiful crossbody with a cover, hooks the leg, one. And again, just a one. Drew Draven powering out pretty quick. Naoko Manabe with a kick to the midsection and a face buster, slamming the face of Drew Draven right into the canvas. Here comes Kyoko Manabe again on the tag. Twin Goddesses tagging real efficient. Drew Draven in trouble here. Kyoko Manabe getting ready to pull the switch, yanks the arm. Oh man, that'll snap your shoulder right out. Drew Draven shoves her away, gets back up on her feet. Kyoko Manabe out on the outside. And here comes Selena Sheik on the tag. The referee starts counting, but Kyoko makes her way back into the ring. Naoko taken down by Selena Sheik. A stomp to the face. from Naoko Manabe. Naoko winds it up. Basement dropkick right to the side of the head. Rounds up Drew Draven again. Locks her up. Hard forearm that backs her up a good couple of steps. And here we go. Driving hard knees into the midsection of Drew Draven. Down goes Drew Draven. Naoko Manabe all the way up on the top. Here we go. Oh, man. Beautiful leg drop right there. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, but no. Drew Draven right there to break up the pin. Save the match for her team. Naoko Manabe returning her attention to Selena Sheik. Locks her up. Sets her up, but quick counter and a clothesline that takes her down. Selena Sheik rounds up Naoko Manabe. Whips her to the Disciples' corner. A kick to the ribs. A quick counter. Up on the middle rope goes Naoko and quickly caught and scoop slammed by Selena Sheik. Gotta be impressed with that in spite of everything. Again, Naoko whipped into the corner. Here's another tag. Drew Draven comes back in. Here comes a double team from the Disciples. Naoko whipped to the ropes. Double back body drop and down she goes. Drew Draven in the driver's seat at this point as Naoko Manabe rolls herself out of the ring. Look at this. Drew Draven warming it up here. Look at this. Selena Sheik rolls her back into the ring. Drew Draven turns her attention to Kyoko, catches a kick. Out goes Kyoko Manabe. Naoko Manabe catches a right. Kick to the midsection. Drew Draven has her up. Oh, man, just slams her down quick and went for the cover. 1, 2. Another near fall. Another near fall with Naoko Manabe just powering out of the pin just in time. Drew Draven rounds her up, locks her up, and she gets counter whipped and catches a forearm, and down goes Drew Draven. Naoko Manabe makes the rebound off the ropes and a face wash, a boot right to the side of the head of Drew Draven. Naoko Manabe put a lot of force behind that kick. She steps out, and here comes Kyoko Manabe on the tag. Drew Draven just about back to her feet. Kyoko Manabe charges clothesline. Out onto the floor she goes, but catches a cheap shot. And Selena Sheik pays for that cheap shot, catches a shoulder, and out she goes. Naoko Manabe tagged in again. The Twin Goddesses tagging very efficiently. What a team. Look at this. Naoko Manabe doing a little bit of showboating for the fans right here. Shaking what her mama gave her. Oh, look at this. She winds up Drew Draven face first into the canvas. Nasty quick cover here. 1, 2. And that was damn near the end, but Drew Draven getting that shoulder up just in time. Kyoko Manabe off the ropes, leg drop right across the throat. Goes for the cover. 1, but no. Selena Sheik right there to break up the pin. Now she's going to pay for it. Escorted to the ropes. And here we go. Kyoko Manabe rebounds off the ropes and a boot right to the chest of Selena Sheik. Drew Draven moves in, winds her up, has her up over the shoulders. Let's see where we go here. Spinning discus punch, and down goes Manabe. Well, now looks like the tides have turned. Drew Draven setting her up, and look at this. Try for the choke slam, but catches the arm drag instead. Nice counter. As Kyoko Manabe steps out, here comes Naoko Manabe again. Again, Drew Draven finding herself in some trouble here. Whoa, what a nasty leg sweep from Naoko Manabe. Manabe setting up something here. Drew Draven, whoa! Just about rolling out of the way of something that could have been really nasty. Drew Draven rounds her up, whips her into the Disciples' corner. Here comes Selena Sheik on the tag. Here comes another double team. Naoko whipped to the ropes. Double shoulders take her down as Selena Sheik takes over. Drives the knee into the canvas. Drew Draven watching as Selena Sheik delivers a kick to the midsection. Has her rope. Whoa, what a nasty slam. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. 1, 2, but just barely a 2. With the pin being broken up. Selena Sheik whips Manabe to the corner. Now driving knees into the midsection. Down goes Manabe, and here we go. Couple of hard stomps to the face. Selena Sheik rebounds off the ropes and a face wash in retaliation for the one they got. Selena Sheik and Manabe on the ropes and setting it up. Here's going to charge, and oh man, over the top rope and out on the floor she goes. Now Selena Sheik turning her attention to the other Manabe twin. And it beats of the Bodrans, 10 punches across the chest. And that is a painful shot right there over and over again. And out she goes onto the floor. Selena Sheik misses her grapple. Now she's about to pay for it. Manabe drives her head into the turnbuckle. A kick to the ribs. Oh man, just a devastating series of forearms over and over and over again. Now followed up with boot stomps to the face. Quick cover here. 1, 2. Did you see that? Amanda Robinson tried to pull her off. A kick, another kick. Selena Sheik being set up and slammed face down to the canvas. Man. Here's a tag. Naoko Manabe moves in. Selena Sheik gets locked up. Oh, look at this. A whip to the ropes. And, oh, man, what a nasty punch right there. And Selena Sheik going to work on Naoko Manabe. Wrist clutch kicks. Takes her down to the canvas, winds up one arm behind her back, and then starts torquing the shoulder of the other arm. Oh, man. Draws a couple of knees into her back. Naoko Manabe on the receiving end of some bad business here. Man. Selena Sheik not giving up at all, just wearing up those arms. Man. Selena Sheik firmly in control of Naoko Manabe. And firmly in control of this match as again she drives another couple of knees right into the back of Naoko Manabe. She steps out. Drew Draven comes in on the tag. Naoko Manabe standing. Whoa! Beautiful forearm takes her down. Drew Draven rolls back in after a quick reset. Naoko Manabe with a face buster right into the canvas. Oh, man. And now she's arguing with Amanda Robinson. Gets distracted, winds up in the corner. Here comes Selena Sheik on the tag. Here comes another double team from the Disciples of Darkness on air-assisted shoulder tackle. Down goes Naoko Manabe. Selena Sheik rounds her up. Has her by the throat. Setting her up. Oh, man, slammed her down to the canvas. With a choke. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. But right there, Naoko Manabe there to break it up. Naoko Manabe still in trouble here off the middle ropes. Beautiful shooting star from Selena Sheik. Oh man, the Disciples of Darkness definitely feeling their oats here. Naoko counters with a nice fireman's carry. Slams the arm of Selena Sheik into the canvas right center ring. Rounds her up from behind. Neckbreaker drop. And look at this. Naoko Manabe seizing control of the match from the Disciples of Darkness as she torques the head and neck area of Selena Sheik. Slams her head down to the canvas, steps away in disgust and tags in Naoko Manabe. Naoko with a drop kick to the knee of Selena Sheik. Turns her over, drives an elbow into the leg. Naoko Manabe moves back in again, snaps the leg, not once but twice. Oh man. What a match we've had here so far. Selena whipped to the Twin Goddess's corner. Rebounded off the ropes. Look at this. Here it is again, that rope-assisted Hurricane Rana. Naoko Manabe rallying the fans here in the Spectrum to support the Twin Goddesses. As the tag is made and Drew Draven moves in, Naoko Manabe locks her up. Slams her head into the canvas. Gathers Drew Draven up again. Locks her up. Hard whip into the Twin Goddess's corner. Countered. Drew Draven locks up Naoko. Has her by the outfit. Boom! Right to the side of the head. And now going after Naoko Manabe with a series of punches to the chest. The beat of the Bodrand one more time. 10 hard punches. And out onto the floor is going to go Naoko Manabe. And there she goes. Naoko tags Drew Draven from behind. Double knees right to the head. Going for the quick cover. This could be the end right here. 1, 2. That's Selena Sheik breaking up the pin at the last minute. Naoko nails her with a Hurricane Rana. Drew Draven on the outside. Selena Sheik gathered back up by Naoko Manabe. They lock up again. Whipped into her own team's corner. and Kyoko Manabe now arguing with Amanda Robinson, who definitely does not like the way that things are going right now. Drew Draven makes her way back in. Kyoko still distracted. Drew Draven goes from behind, has her in the electric chair position, and a spinning punch to the back of the head. Down goes Kyoko Manabe. She rolls out. Drew Draven over the top rope and nails Kyoko Manabe on the outside. The referee distracted by Amanda Robinson, not completely paying no attention to the count. As Kyoko moves in on Drew Draven, they lock up. Pitched by her hair halfway across town, Kyoko Manabe moves back in on Drew Draven, trying to unscrew her head like a bottle cap. The referee finally turning his attention back to the count. Slams Drew Draven's head down to the mat. Drew Draven counters with a knee to the head. They lock up again. Kyoko Manabe pitched towards the timekeeper's area. Naoko Manabe looking on as Drew Draven moves in on her partner. They lock up. Drew Draven with elbows to the midsection of Kyoko Manabe. They lock up again. Drew Draven looks like she might be trying to escort Kyoko back inside the ring. Doesn't quite get her in there. Drew Draven rolling back inside herself. And now turning her attention to the distracted Naoko Manabe. A neckbreaker right across the rope. Kyoko Manabe whipped to the Disciples of Darkness corner. Put up on the top turnbuckle by Drew Draven. Oh, this is not going to be good. Drew Draven delivers a wheelbarrow facebuster off the middle rope. Devastating. Oh. Drew Draven rounds up Kyoko again. They lock up. Whipped once more into the Disciples corner. Here comes Selena Sheik on the tag, and here comes another double team. Up on the top turnbuckle again. Drew Draven setting herself up on the middle rope. Selena Sheik just standing by. Oh man, dual DDT. Off the top rope, that is nasty. Here's a cover. 1, 2. But no. Kyoko Manabe powering out of the pin still, refusing to go down with the ship. Drew Draven brought in on the tag. Drew Draven countered by Kyoko Manabe, back up on her feet. A basement dropkick that doesn't fully find the mark. A shot to the back of the head from Drew Draven. She locks her up. Clothesline. Took her down, stunned her pretty good. Drew Draven covers. 1, 2, 3. Shut up. The Disciples of Darkness picking up an upset win here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 18 minutes and 32 seconds, and your winners, the Disciples of Darkness.
Well, damn it, that's 2 for 2 for the Sectarians, with Eason Valik picking up a win over the Iron Sheik, and the Disciples of Darkness defeating the Twin Goddesses in this upset. All I have to say is just damn it.
Damn it indeed, Tex. But we'll be right back with more RWL Showdown at the Spectrum right after this. Stay with us. Alright fans, as Showdown at the Spectrum continues, the RWL Cruiserweight Championship on the line up next, with the Puerto Rican masked sensation El Vejigante challenging reigning champion, the Prototype, Gary Galaxy.
And it's our first title match of the evening, a Cruiserweight title match, and well, it's the first single title match for El Vejigante, the Puerto Rican masked sensation, and here he is now, from Loaiza, Puerto Rico, where his tribe, many years ago, wore masks to scare away rivals. And well, that mask is pretty disturbing looking, I gotta admit.
I'd have to turn tail and run if I saw something like that headed towards me with a bad attitude.
And since coming back, this is El Vejigante's first ever single title match. With him as the challenger, he's been in a couple of multi-man matches that have borne no fruit so far. But if anybody could snatch away the Cruiserweight Championship from the Prototype Gary Galaxy, it's this guy right here.
And I'm sure that is the avowed intent of El Vejigante, who would love nothing more than to be the new RWL Cruiserweight Champion at the expense of the Prototype Gary Galaxy. And how about this, joining us in the booth at this time, RWL booking agent Myron Schimmelman. And Myron, you have put together quite a show this evening along with the general managers.
I got a feeling it's going to go down in the books as one of the best supercards we're going to have this year. All we're waiting for now is the Prototype Gary Galaxy to show up.
And here is the RWL Cruiserweight Champion, accompanied by his manager, Sylvia Strong, the Prototype Gary Galaxy, who has been holding on to that Cruiserweight Championship for some time, having relieved the lightning-fast Tony Dangerous thereof quite some time ago.
And this is his first ever dust-up with El Vejigante. This is going to be really, really good and really, really interesting. I love to see what Gary Galaxy is going to do against the masked Puerto Rican sensation.
With that knowing smile and a wink in his eye, Gary Galaxy set to defend the championship here against El Vejigante.
And by the way, Myron, thanks for getting them sectarians out of the way early. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, no problem.
The following match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the RWL Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Loaiza, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 205 pounds, here is El Vejigante.
Without question, the masked Puerto Rican sensation's first single championship opportunity against anyone, and it's going to be against Gary Galaxy.
And his opponent accompanied by Sylvia Strong from Chesapeake, Virginia, weighing 195 pounds. He's the reigning RWL Cruiserweight Champion, the prototype, Gary Galaxy.
I gotta tell you guys, I love our Cruiserweight division. We got some of the best Cruiserweights anywhere in the world, and these two are shining examples. What a championship matchup this is gonna be.
All right, well, both contestants set to go. Referee Walt Rothburn displaying the RWL Cruiserweight title for everyone to see, and we're just about to get underway.
That's why I had to roll up. I just had to see this one firsthand, up close and personal.
Well, all right, Myron, here we go. The bell sounds. They come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Gary Galaxy goes behind on El Vejigante. Vejigante quickly goes around behind on him and slams him down to the canvas face first. He's still got that waist lock locked in. Shoves Gary Galaxy down to the mat. El Vejigante and Gary Galaxy tussling. Galaxy shoves him back. Fireman's carry from El Vejigante. El Vejigante rounds up Gary Galaxy. Tries to get him into a bear hug or something. I don't know what that was, but a clubbing right settled in a jumping neckbreaker from the prototype. A kick to the back. And a belly-to-belly suplex from El Vejigante, who has yet to do some high flying here, but I'm sure he will. Oh, man, front slam to Gary Galaxy. Vejigante rounds him up again. Snapmare and a kick to the back. Galaxy quickly back up on his feet. Locks him up, turns him over, neck breaker drop. Nicely done by the prototype. Fist drop, executed to perfection by the Cruiserweight champ. Vejigante struggling back to his feet. A forearm backs Gary Galaxy off. A clothesline that doesn't connect. A kick to the midsection from Gary Galaxy. Vejigante whipped into the corner. Counters with an elbow. A shot to the midsection. Gary Galaxy whipped to the ropes. Vejigante misses the grapple. Gary Galaxy going to take advantage of the mistake here, escorting El Vejigante towards the ropes, but no elbows to the midsection from El Vejigante. Standing dropkick doesn't find the mark. Gary Galaxy rounds him up. Has him by the trunk snap suplex from Gary Galaxy. Sylvia Strong applauding the prototype here. Falling fist drop again from Gary Galaxy. The Cruiserweight champ goes behind El Vejigante, struggling to his feet. Another forearm that backs Gary Galaxy off on a clothesline that takes him down the canvas. Followed up with a stomp to the chest. Galaxy back on his feet. A loop this press. A series of punches to the head of El Vejigante. Vejigante, look at this. Whoa, Gary Galaxy quickly counters a forearm, takes him down. Man, that was beautiful. The prototype really showing off tonight. Belly-to-belly suplex, right center ring. Gary going for the cover right away, one, but just barely a one. Vejigante still powering out of the pin. Gary Galaxy rounds him back up to his feet. Vejigante counters with a shot to the chest. A shot to the face that didn't work. A counter from Gary Galaxy. Galaxy out there on the apron. El Vejigante. Looks like he's going to bring him in the hard way, and yes, he does. A long vertical suplex brings Gary Galaxy back inside. Vejigante rounds him up. Oh man, look at this. Military press slam from El Vejigante. So far, not a lot of high flying, but some impressive moves from the Puerto Rican mass sensation. Gary Galaxy lifted up again and slammed right back down again. as El Vejigante starts to really press his advantage. Trying to crank the head and neck area of Gary Galaxy. Slams his head down to the canvas. Gary Galaxy looking like he's in a little bit of trouble here. As El Vejigante, oh, look at this, Gary Galaxy powering his way back to his feet. A hard shot to the midsection, backs off El Vejigante into a loop death press, right hands right across the head of the masked Puerto Rican sensation, the Prototype, rallying some support from the fans here in Philly. Gary Galaxy rounds up El Vejigante, a clothesline, a second, a rebound off the rope, and whoa, beautiful kick. Takes El Vejigante down the mat. Gary Galaxy covers 1, 2, and again, another near fall as El Vejigante powers out of the pin. Gary Galaxy rounds him up. El Vejigante counters with a hard shot. Tries for the belly-to-belly and nails it. Gary Galaxy sent bouncing across the canvas. And now a shoulder claw from El Vejigante. Man, so far so good in this championship matchup, this Cruiserweight title match. El Vejigante with Gary Galaxy exactly where he wants him. Gathers him back to his feet slowly. Gary Galaxy counters, whips him into the corner. El Vejigante counters and escapes the corner. Gary Galaxy counters, also escapes the corner. Clothesline takes El Vejigante down to the mat. The Prototype makes his way up to the top turnbuckle here in the far corner. El Vejigante back up to his feet, and whoa, Gary Galaxy crashes and burns. Totally missed on that one. El Vejigante has him up over the shoulder. Oh man, nasty knee breaker right there. A kick to the back, and El Vejigante back in the driver's seat just like that. The fans starting to really rally behind the masked Puerto Rican sensation. He rolls himself out of the ring after Gary. Has him up over the shoulder. Gary Galaxy counters it into an inverted DDT as the referee begins to count. A hard stomp to the chest from Gary Galaxy. El Vejigante rolled back inside the ring. Here comes the Prototype right behind him. Gary Galaxy rounds up El Vejigante, and here we go. Gary Galaxy with those jabs of his. A jab here, a jab there, a little bit of showboat and a little bit of fancy footwork, and boom, down goes El Vejigante. Oh man, Gary Galaxy just loving it. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, this one's all over. Gary Galaxy retains the Cruiserweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, exactly 6 minutes. Your winner, and still, RWL Cruiserweight Champion, Gary Galaxy.
Well, the look on the face of Sylvia Strong tells the story. Seems as though she knew it all the time. The Prototype, Gary Galaxy, retaining the RWL Cruiserweight title against El Vejigante in a terrific matchup.
Yes, sir, this one was 50-50 right down the line, Dandy Don. I mean, El Vejigante certainly put in a championship-level effort, but it just was not enough against the Prototype, Gary Galaxy. Every time El Vejigante tried to mount enough momentum, it was always Gary Galaxy right there to spoil the picnic and turn things around on him.
Most certainly, El Vejigante certainly putting forth a championship-level effort. However, it simply was not El Vejigante's night. It was all about Gary Galaxy retaining the RWL Cruiserweight Championship, and I am sure Sylvia Strong is pleased as punch with him this evening.
No doubt. We'll be back with more Showdown at the Spectrum right after this. Don't you go anywhere.
All right, fans, we are closing out the first hour with the Women's Gulf Coast Championship on the line. Powerhouse Patti Powers, the reigning champion, defending her title against potentially one of the toughest challengers to date in Asia Kong.
This is another one I've been waiting to see.
The next match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is for the RWL Women's Gulf Coast Tournament Championship.
And here is Asia Kong. She outweighs our own Diona Titaness by about 30 pounds. Perhaps not as tall, but definitely a challenge. A tall challenge for Patti Powers this evening as she tries to defend the Women's Gulf Coast Tournament Championship from Asia Kong.
And Patti's got a lot on her mind, because the Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote, she's in this Hell in the Cell match in our main event with Jody Vorak. So naturally, she's a little worried about her tag team partner. But I don't think it's going to bother her enough that she's going to lose the Gulf Coast Championship.
I don't think Danielle would forgive Patti if she lost the Women's Gulf Coast Championship to Asia Kong, that's for damn sure. So I'm pretty sure Patti's not going to disappoint her.
And here comes the power half of American Powers, toting 2 out of 3 of her championships. The Women's Gulf Coast title, 1/2 of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, and of course the Ladies Legend Champion, Patti Powers, Powerhouse Patti. And she is looking resplendent in her purple ring gear this evening.
She always looks resplendent. Both her and Danielle always looking sharp. That's one thing about American Powers you cannot take away from them. Not only the fact that they're the Women's World Tag Team Champions together, but holding 6 championships between them, and they've been doing it for a long time now.
You've said it before, Tex. You've got to be so proud of Patti and Danielle being part of the Snarl roster.
You ain't kidding, Myron. Man, these two have been absolute money spinners as far as RWL Snarl is concerned, and well, they've got a long way to go before either one of them drops any of those championships.
I would certainly hope you're right, Tex, especially in light of this upcoming matchup wherein the Women's Gulf Coast Tournament Championship is on the line.
Boy, this is going to be a great match to close out the first hour.
Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Tokyo, Japan, here is Asia Kong. And her opponent from Tampa, Florida, she is an RWL Ladies Triple Crown Champion and the reigning Women's Gulf Coast Champion, Powerhouse Patti Powers.
Powerhouse Patti holding up that Women's Gulf Coast title for everybody to check out. And as usual, when she turns it over to the referee, it's always a nerve-wracking situation.
And that goes double tonight, with her partner Liberty Bell Danielle risking her neck in the cage against Jody Vorak in the main event.
I'm sure you're absolutely right about that, Myron. Referee Tom Kanamura overseeing this matchup, this Women's Gulf Coast title matchup.
One hell of a way to close out the first hour of this supercard. Tom Kanamura sounds the bell, they come center ring. They lock up. Asia Kong whips Patti to the far corner, charges the clothesline, takes Patti down to the canvas. Patti counters with a kick to the head, gets back up on her feet. Asia Kong counters, takes Patti right back down a second time. Asia Kong with a stomp to the arm, a stomp to the midsection, misses with a third stomp. Patti Powers right back up on her feet, catches a kick to the midsection from Asia Kong, has her up, slams her down. Wow, look at the size differential between Patti Powers and Asia Kong. Asia Kong making her way all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Patti's laid out, crossbody. Oh man, that hurts. 1. Oh, Patti Powers, even with the wind knocked out of her, managed to power out of the pin. Asia Kong locks her up again, has her up over the shoulders, walks her over to the far corner, drops her head first into the turnbuckle. Patti Powers crashes into a seated position in the far corner, a boot to the chest. A quick counter from Patti Powers and right back up on her feet again. Asia Kong catches her, slams her down head first to the canvas. Patti Powers trying to get back up onto her feet. Asia Kong right there. Patti Powers stops her cold, a disrespectful slap to the face, a shot to the head, and whoa, a clothesline that takes Asia Kong down to the mat. Asia Kong in trouble now as Patti Powers starts to lay it in. Powerhouse Patti taking herself all the way up to the top rope. This is going to be nasty. Elbow dropper right across the chest of Asia Kong. A stomp to the midsection, a knee to the back. Patti Powers working with machine-like efficiency here. Locks up Asia Kong. Whips her to the ropes. Oh man, the elbows connected, but just wasn't enough somehow. Wow. Side suplex from Patti Powers on Asia Kong. Kong back on her feet, evades the drop kick, gets locked up. Patti Powers up over the shoulder and hung up over the top rope. Down goes Patti Powers. Asia Kong moves back in again, tags her with a kick, misses with a punch, locks up. She's got her all the way up over the shoulders again. This is not going to be good. Slam down hard, Dominator style. Asia Kong follows it up with a stomp to the chest, a stomp to the back of the head of Patti Powers. Patti Powers grabs the leg, dragon screw, takes down Asia Kong. Asia Kong back up on her feet. Patti Powers locks her up. Knee to the midsection from Asia Kong, locks up Patti, a kick to the midsection. And here we go. She's got her up, slams her down. Beautiful powerbomb from Asia Kong. Now Asia Kong starting to lay it in here, knowing full well that that women's Gulf Coast title is at the end of the rainbow if she can make it. A heel hook stretch on Patti Powers. Patti Powers looking like she might be having some problems here. Asia Kong turns Patti over, gathers her up by the waist, and here we go. Oh, man. Wheelbarrow slam, face first into the mat. Asia Kong goes behind, German release suplex on Patti Powers. And Patti Powers definitely in trouble. Here comes Asia Kong off the ropes. Oh, man, a splash right there, knocking the wind out of Patti Powers yet again. Asia Kong goes behind again, another German release suplex. And definitely, Patti Powers is looking like she is in big trouble here. Patti shoves her away, quickly gets back on her feet, trying to mitigate the damage. And whoa, by the hair, just hauling Asia Kong halfway across town. Now Patti Powers screwing the head and neck area, trying to get to the drink inside, I guess. Anyway, Patti Powers moves right back in on Asia Kong. A slap, a chop, a third one. Asia Kong forced into the far corner by Patti Powers. Powerhouse Patti with a headbutt that takes her down. Whoa! Patti dragging a semi-conscious Asia Kong as far as close to the far corner as she can get her. Up on the middle ropes, and there it is, butt bomb, boom, knocking all the air out of her, and here's a pin, one. But man, Asia Kong somehow finding her way out of that one, despite having all the wind knocked out of her. Patti Powers dragging Asia Kong as close to center ring as she can get her. Snapmare. Patti with a rebound off the ropes and a crossbody right across the chest of Asia Kong. Now Patti Powers stalking Asia Kong, has her up. Oh, wow, look at the power there. Whoa, beautiful slam from Patti Powers. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Well, a flat 2. Not quite enough. Patti takes herself up to the top turnbuckle yet again. Asia Kong's laid out. Another elbow across the chest. Oh, man, look at this. Patti going to go for it a third time around, probably. All the way up on the top, Asia Kong absolutely motionless. Wait a minute now, Patti Powers waiting for Asia Kong to stand herself up. And here we go, double axe handle, does not find the mark. Patti Powers countered by Asia Kong with a backbreaker. Man, Asia Kong moves in, drives a knee into the head of Patti Powers. Patti counters, shoves Asia Kong away. Asia Kong rolls out onto the floor, and that may not be good. Patti Powers looks like she's setting something up. Here she goes. She charges through the rope. Oh, crash and burn for Patti Powers. Not good. A counter enziguri from Patti Powers up to Asia Kong on the outside as the referee begins to count. Again, Women's Gulf Coast Championship on the line here. Patti Powers takes herself back inside the ring. Asia Kong comes back to her senses, slowly makes her way back inside the ring. They lock up. Patti Powers escorts Asia Kong to the ropes. A chop across the chest. Drapes the leg across the rope and starts yanking for all she's worth, playing tug of war. Man, Asia Kong in trouble here. Knee to the midsection from Asia Kong. Locks up Patti Powers. Patti whipped to the ropes. And a power slam from Asia Kong. Oh, man, that was bad. A stomp to the back. Now Asia Kong deadlifts Patti Powers. Look at the power on this one. Asia Kong with Patti Powers way up in the air and just drops her face first, and she dropped like a stone. Asia Kong all the way up on the top rope. Beautiful crossbody, well executed. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, but only a 2. Patti Powers forcing her. She kicked her way out of that one, but beautiful. A kick to the head from Asia Kong. And now just a little bit of cocky showing off here at the expense of Patti Powers. Follows it up with a stomp to the back. Patti Powers back on her feet. Asia Kong tags her with the right, spins her around, goes behind, has her up, slams her right back down. One arm. Patti Powers rolls to the outside, reeling. Asia Kong follows her on out. And whoa, nice counter into a back body drop for Patti Powers. Patti moves in, delivers a stomp to the back of Asia Kong, tries to get a second one. Oh, a clothesline by the timekeeper's area, takes Patti down. Asia Kong rounds her up hard right that spins her around. And has her up over the shoulders the other way. Oh, man, just dropped her right on her back. And the referee continues to count in this Women's Gulf Coast Championship match. Asia Kong's got her up again. Walks her towards the apron. Head first into the apron goes Patti Powers. This is not good. The tides are turning towards Asia Kong here. Asia locks her up. Has her up in a front slam. Drives her back into the apron. Oh, man. Asia Kong starting to get a little bit brutal on the outside as the referee continues to count. Asia Kong locks up Patti. Doesn't take her back inside. Rolls her towards the barricades. Makes her own way inside. Patti Powers slowly getting back to her feet. Asia Kong trash talking Patti Powers. Now Patti makes... Whoa! Asia Kong with a shoulder takes her right back down to the outside again. Follows her on out this time. Locks up with Patti. Patti counters with a knee to the midsection. A kick. A right. An elbow to the face. Driving Asia Kong into the apron. Slams her head down to the mats. Man. Well, the tides have turned once more. This time towards Patti Powers as she continues to try and unscrew the head of Asia Kong right off her neck. Asia Kong counters with a knee. Patti Powers back up on her feet. Asia Kong drives her into the barricades. Now Asia Kong rounding Patti Powers up again. And drives her almost into the ring steps as Asia Kong makes her way back inside. And Patti Powers slowly making her way back to her feet. Asia Kong biding her time, waiting for Patti to get back inside. And here she is, charges, jumping neckbreaker, takes Patti down. That's exactly what Asia Kong was waiting for. Turns Patti over. And now into that heel hook stretch again. And that is just agonizing. She's just getting her knee and her leg stretched horribly. Patti Powers rounded back up. Kick to the midsection from Asia Kong. Asia Kong's got her up. Oh, this is bad. This is the spinning powerbomb. Boom, there it is. And this could be the end right here. We could have a new Women's Gulf Coast champion as Asia Kong makes the cover. 1, 2, and no, Patti Powers getting up the shoulder, and Asia Kong can't believe it. Oh, she is mad. Patti Powers still in the game here. Kong misses with a stomp. Patti Powers with a crossbody that takes Asia Kong down. Asia Kong makes her way back up to her feet in the far corner. Here comes Patti Powers. Boom! Splash! And down goes Asia Kong. A stomp to the leg. And once again, the match is in control of Patti Powers. Patti with a hard right. Patti rounds up Asia Kong. A series of rights and a kick to the midsection. And look at this. Whoa! Oh, man! Spun her around and arched her like a bow. That boulder roll of Patti Powers, that's some serious stuff. Double axe handle across the back of Asia Kong. Takes her right back down to the mat again. Patti Powers sets her up, knocks her down one more time. The same double axe handle. Follows it up with a stomp that doesn't connect. Asia Kong tries for the jumping neck breaker, doesn't get it. Catches a kick and a stomp from Patti Powers. And now Patti Powers rolls herself to the outside. Not sure what that's about. Oh, here we go. She's rolling herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Asia Kong looking on. Double axe handle, finds the mark, takes her down. Patti Powers rounds up Asia Kong again. Whips her towards the far corner. Here comes Patti one more time with the charge. A splash that takes her down. And Patti making her way to the middle rope here. 1, 2, 3, and a crossbody splash with a cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is going to do it. Patti Powers retaining the Women's Gulf Coast Championship by pinfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 10 minutes and 56 seconds. Your winner, and still Women's Gulf Coast Champion, Patti Powers.
I just knew in my heart Patti was going to win this match. Asia Kong is good, don't get me wrong, but Patti Powers, she is on point lately. Indeed, Patti Powers retaining the RWL Women's Gulf Coast Tournament Championship over very game competition in Asia Kong.
Wow, man. You know I love watching Powerhouse Patti work, but wow, she was really dialed in this evening. Asia Kong tried real hard, but it just wasn't enough against Powerhouse Patti. Folks, that is going to do it for the first hour of tonight's showdown at the Spectrum, and we will be back with the second hour and a whole lot more right after the break. Stick around, a whole lot more coming.